Have you ever wondered why Microsoft decided to unbundle Teams from Microsoft 365? Well, it's not just a business decision, it's a strategic move that's reshaping how collaboration tools are packaged and sold globally. And it all started with a challenge from the European Union. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. In this episode of What's New with Microsoft, we're going to dive into the recent licensing changes to Microsoft Teams and Microsoft 365, why these changes are happening, what these changes mean, and how these changes are going to impact organizations worldwide. Whether you're in IT, procurement, or just curious about Microsoft's evolving licensing strategy, this breakdown will help you stay ahead of the curve. For anyone who's new here, my name is Wade Walker, and I'm the Vice President of our Microsoft Alliance at the Sourcepass MCOE. And in my role, I'm committed to transforming complexity within the Microsoft ecosystem. Let's start with the why. Why is this happening? Well, back in 2020, Slack filed a complaint with the European Commission, arguing that Microsoft was unfairly bundling Teams, which is a very dominant product, with their also very dominant product, Microsoft 365, making it harder for Slack and their competitors. After years of investigation and negotiations, Microsoft's taken a significant step to address these concerns, and earlier this month, on September 12th, Microsoft announced changes worldwide to the bundling of Microsoft 365 and Office 365 suites with Teams. All of these changes take place just in a few weeks on November 1st of 2025. This means that new commercial customers and existing customers will now have the option to purchase Microsoft 365 with or without Teams and or buy Teams as a standalone product. So what does this look like in day-to-day usage? First, Microsoft is reintroducing Microsoft 365 Enterprise Suites bundled with Teams, which reverses the end of sale status for these products. This gives organizations more flexibility. And if you're already using another collaboration platform like Zoom, Slack, WebEx, whatever it is, you won't be paying for Teams unless you actually need it. In regards to pricing, I've got great news to share. Microsoft is reducing the price of a number of their products. First off, Microsoft 365 and Office 365, the E3 and E5 suites, without Teams are both going to be reduced by $6.30 per user per month. The Office 365 E1 suite, without Teams, will be reduced by 96 cents per user per month. Microsoft 365 F3 suite, without Teams, will be reduced by 67 cents per user per month. Microsoft 365 Business Basic without Teams is going to be reduced by 36 cents per user per month. And Business Standard and Business Premium, both without Teams, their price is going to be reduced by 96 cents per user per month. Microsoft's not changing prices for Teams Essentials, Microsoft 365 F1 or Office 365 without Teams, but Microsoft is increasing the price of the standalone product Microsoft Teams Enterprise by $3.30 per user per month as part of these agreements with the European Commission. Now, let's talk about how this affects you and everyone else using these products. If you're an existing customer, your current licensing stays the same as it is for now. When your subscription term ends, you'll be able to choose from all of the Microsoft 365 options I just mentioned, with or without Teams being bundled in. From a strategic standpoint, this move signals Microsoft's willingness to adapt to regulatory pressure and give flexibility to their customers. For new customers, they'll be able to choose the Microsoft 365, Office 365 products with or without Teams as if nothing's ever changed. And as I mentioned earlier, this opens the door for more transparent comparisons between Teams and its competitors, and organizations can now look at other tools to compete with Teams and not have to have Teams in their bundled Microsoft 365 or Office 365 suites. So, what do you think about Microsoft's decision to unbundle Teams? Do you think it's a win for the competition or just clever rebranding of the same offering? Drop your thoughts into the comments below. I'd love to hear what you and your organization are thinking in regards to these changes. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share your comments, subscribe for more insights on Microsoft strategy, licensing, and more. In addition, if you're interested in learning more about this or anything else related to Microsoft, please go to our website at sourcepassmcoe.com to learn more and or chat with one of our experts. Join us next time when we continue our previous discussion with the Microsoft Purview Suite for Business Premium. And then lastly, thanks again for joining us and watching the episode of What's New with Microsoft. Thanks. Have a great day.